landing on the ground floor, explode!
Welcome Metalheads worldwide. We are Leandro and Aku from the band Coffin, and every week we bring you a new Latin underground metal band for export.
For the Spanish version of our video, you can click on the link in the description.
Let's get to it.
This time, we're going to the Mayan and Aztec lands of North America, to our Mexico lindo y querido cabrones. The band that we have chosen is called Hacavitz.
Its name comes from a Mayan god, Hacavitz. He's the male part of the earth and also represents death.
It was formed in 2003 in Querétaro, Mexico, with Antimo, former member of the brutal death metal band Discography. He also played in the famous black death metal band Impiety from Singapore, which is a cult band for every fan of black death metal. Ivan Ochoa and Cesar Let Sanchez complete their studio lineup.
Hacavitz started as a death metal band in the vein of Morbid Angel with a little of black metal in their music. Later, their works turned into more like a black metal act, but now we can say that it's a mixture between both genres.
Black death metal. Some major influences in their music are Morbid Angel, Impiety, Angel Corpse, and the Austrian machine Belphegor. They follow the line of the classics of the genre: fast and sharp riffs, rough vocals, fast drumming, and an intense blackened atmosphere are elements that we can find in all their albums.
Osmos Productions from France released their debut Hacavitz, a 3-song EP in 7-inch vinyl.
The following year, they released Venganza, or Revenge, their first full-length album. They play dark and violent death metal, a very interesting debut album for the new band.
In 2005, they released a split called Apocalyptic Blasphemy of the Revolutionists with the Thai band Psygosis.
The following year, they released their second full-length, Katun. This album would notice a dirtier and rawer production than its predecessor, but in the same line of songwriting. This album includes the song from Dark Angel, Hunger of the Undead.
In 2008, along with Mexican black metal band Thornspawn, they released another split called Rituals of the Night, in which they include 6 songs plus a Beherit cover.
Their third full-length was released in 2010. It was an album called Metzli Obscura, or Dark Moon. It was released in the United States by Moribund Records, in Mexico by Embrace My Funeral, and it was re-released in a 12-inch vinyl by the Swedish label Blood Harvest.
Their following record was Ojpana, an EP of 2 songs released in 7-inch vinyl by Self-Mutilation Services from Mexico.
In 2015, they put together their 4th full album, Darkness Beyond, released by the American label Dark Descent. In this album, there's a change into black metal, leaving almost completely their death metal side to turn into darker and more evil melodies.
Guitars filled with evil chords and bad vibes makes this record a very darkened album. But maybe this is a little bit different from what the band used to play in previous releases.
Later that same year, they released a new split album, this time with the Mexican-American band Shit. They participated with the song Night or Nite and a live song.
2 years later, they released a compilation called Kawikt Palactic, including their EPs, splits, and some unreleased songs.
In 2017, through MAT Records from Mexico, Hacavitz released their last album to this date, Nex Nihil. These are 7 tracks full of darkness and Aztec malice that managed to mix both sides of the band, the black and death metal that seemed to have separated after the release of Darkness Beyond.
In this album, the Scandinavian black metal influences mixed with the dark death metal that Hacavitz used to play in the beginning.
The lyrics of Hacavitz are usually about death, darkness, and common topics of the genre. What makes them different is their reference to pre-Hispanic culture and mythology. They also use in some of their songs from their first 3 albums some ancient languages from these pre-Hispanic cultures. For example, the songs Yepatani Sotokomol, or Mixtla Miquitzli, or Yanoitzi the Huitzil. Sorry about the pronunciation, but they're very hard to say. This last one with some parts in Spanish, something like the jaguar skin that covered my body today is a sign of war in my people, which is a very great line for this kind of lyrics.
From what we know, Omitzhuicazquia Tezcatlipoca from the album Katun is the only official video clip from the band. There's also a promotional video of the album Darkness Beyond, released by Concreto Records from Mexico.
Something we can find on YouTube are very good quality live videos. For example, the one of the song Sprung from Sacrilege. During their extensive career of 15 years, they have toured different places. They've been to South America in 3 different countries. They also toured Europe and also all of North America.
They have participated in great festivals from Europe like Gothenburg Death Fest, Norway Death Fest, Netherlands Death Fest.
On you name it, Death Fest. This year, they've started touring South America again. They're going to visit 5 countries, and we're going to have them soon in our city, Córdoba. So we're very excited to see them live. To conclude, we can tell you that Hacavitz, it's a very productive band. They tour a lot, they play a lot live, and they release very good albums.
Something I believe that makes them so great is that they play a lot live and they bring their material throughout the world to a lot of countries.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, they play live, and if you watch their footage live, they're very good.
If you like extreme, violent, aggressive, and raw metal, this band is for you.
Yeah.
Man.
Something that I wanted to point out, something that I think makes them special, is their lyrics and they have this
cultural stuff.
Yes, they keep their roots, their Mexican roots, and I think that is very valuable because they didn't stick to the typical ancient culture of the Scandinavian countries or
Sumerian,
like
Morbid Angel.
Exactly, they have their own style and they managed to make it sound dark.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of culture in South American countries that we haven't exploited. So I think that is something very important to point out of this band.
Very cool.
Thumbs up for Hacavitz.
Yeah.
We sure like their stuff, and well, we hope you enjoy it too.
If you like our video, like, share, and subscribe, and activate notifications so every week we can show you a new Latin underground metal band for export.
Yes. Well, we're going to make a toast for our cuates, this time with also a Mexican beer, Sol. So we sure hope to see you again. And, well, cheers, mofos. This was
Latin Underground for Export.
El capítulo más difícil de mi vida.
Boludo, qué raro estuvo.